So this one is going to be about psychology. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to touch upon it. So let's fake it till we make it. Yeah. Let's big ourselves up until the point that we're so freaking happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't live via our authentic selves anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because you're too toxic. You know. You got to have high beat energy and stuff. Yeah. There's a time and a place for being upbeat. But whilst you're sitting there watching a movie, you're going to be like this. You know what I mean? Everything's all okay. Everything's all right. And it would seem that the governments want to push this on, or society wants this because they're so lazy. What happened to making a society that was so lush for everybody that they were naturally happy? Do you get what I mean?
Was it in 60s that people were happy and...
What, because of the whole drug era?
Yeah, it was a drug era, but also it was possible to live reasonably, get your house and get your car and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not on about that. I'm on about the whole thing that, you know, you need to be happy all the time. You need to never be negative. You're not allowed to have a dull moment ever. And then they say at the same time that you got to come from your authentic self. But my authentic self that's been brainwashed into believing that you're happy in times of turmoil, should we get up and break dance when there's a death? Should we get up and celebrate rather than, you know, be miserable all the time? Should we act like every day is your birthday and never have a dull day in your life? Because not allowed to have dull days, because that's toxic. That's negative. That's bad thinking, that is. And at the same time of saying all of this stuff, do you get what I mean? And then it just seems like everyone is so lazy that they don't want to sort the society out to make it really good, really fucking, just so moist, nom, 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 that everybody just wants to numb it all down their mouths, you know, and live it and experience it. But people don't want to do that. They want the easiest way out. And they say you're going to have to work hard to get what you need. You need to work hard to get here, you know. But yet when it comes to society and improving the way everyone's lived, no, we're going to brainwash you into thinking that everything's okay when it's not. You know what? If we carried on this trend, right, when there's going to be an apocalypse or a meteorite come, everyone's going to be, I'm ready for you, darling. I am so happy that there is a meteorite on its way to Earth and it's going to wipe out all of us. Do you get what I mean? I mean, and what would it matter whether people were in fear or in nostalgic? I mean, let's say, for example, if you're in love for everything, yes, and you love it and you're going to accept that then, aren't you? You're going to accept the meteorite and you're going to do nothing about your fate. Why? Well, we don't need to do anything, you know. Look, come on, everything's happy. Come on. Yeah, but we've got a big rock coming towards us. It's travelling very fast. We need your help. No, we're having a good time over here. That's too negative. Don't give us that toxic shit, will you? Or if the sun's going to spark at us. No, it's okay. Everything's all good, man. You know, it's peace and love. You know, it's all good. You know, everything's good. Don't be so toxic, government. Come on, look, stop being toxic. And then when it comes to you got to get a job, nah, it's okay. It's okay. Mwah. Mwah. Yeah, it's all right. I don't need a job. Why not? Well, because you know what? I'm in this love state. You know, I'm going to bullshitly fake it until I make it with happiness. I'm going to walk into abuse and stuff like that. And they'll say that, you mustn't have the past come and get you now. Okay then. Right. Your past shouldn't come into the future. Why? Is it because there's a certain races are standing up and saying, you treated us really bad? No, that's acceptable. But you talking about a king and queen that fake it into society, steal it. Who killed Jesus? What did Henry VIII do to the Kets and everybody else? How many hangings have you done? Mental health runs in families. I bet they backtrack on that now when you say it. It's like, wow. Nah, it's going to be all good, man. It's all good. It's just peace and love. And let's just be in a state of bliss, you know? We don't need to worry about anything. I don't need a job. I don't need a car. I don't need anything, you know? I love you. I love everybody. Let's just come from a place of love all the time. I know it's not quite like that. And I do like this whole idea of coming from the place of love. But, you know, that's a lot of reset and a lot of brushing under a carpet that you've got to do. I'm a tumour, I'm a tumour, I'm a tumour. I'm a tumour, I'm a tumour. What do you think diseases come from? Suppressing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You notice something? Since I've been talking openly about all of my past and my badness, have you noticed that I seem to be getting better? Might not appear it from a snapshot in a video if I'm having a whinge, but have you noticed that I'm freeing it? I'm releasing the genie from the bottle, so to speak. From out of the brain instead of the bottle. I'm releasing the negativity from the brain and putting it out into the physical. Job done, but you keep repeating it. Yeah, I know, because I'm getting there. It's getting less. Come on, give me time. Have patience. Isn't that what you tell me? Gotta have some patience. Yeah, well, how about you have some patience with me on my journey then? Yeah, but it does seem like it's the coward's way out. Rather than fix anything, let's keep it all the same and let's manipulate people's minds into believing that everything is okay. I love you, you hate us, let's go, no one make no fuss. You know, it's just, it doesn't matter because they'll all kill us in the end, but hey, who gives a shit? This is just talk from a fucking bell end. I don't know, where you want to say whatever you want, you know. I care, but I don't really care, but I do care. But you know what I mean? Like, let's meditate ourselves so that people can keep stealing from you. Shall we? Shall we go and see if we can meditate our way through fucking death? You see, only people that are creating negativity are the ones that want you to see it as positivity so that they can carry on being the negativity. What about getting rid of the full negativity in society, the things that create the negativity? How about get rid of that? Oh no, because that's too difficult. That comes with us not getting paid, us at the top. That comes with us all being equal, and there's no fucking way I'm getting rid of my mayorship, even though the mayor in Wyndham is corrupt as shit, and he's the head of the council. Still corrupt. You're all corrupt, you're trying to infiltrate. I see clearly what's going on now. That's what you do. Yeah, and then they all get in, and they corrupt everything. That's the very definition of corruption. And if this is a world that you are going to make, nah, you're not going to make it at all. Why? Because it's even worse than what we've got right now. Imagine that worldwide, and they start getting everywhere, and then they tell their other friend, hey, guess what? We got some privileges in this group. If you join us, never mind the people that don't join us, because we will become the ones that are the brethren. You know, we are the superior ones. If you can already see that they don't give a shit about women, we do, because we've got Women's Night, but no women are allowed to come near us when we're talking man stuff, you know, man stuff. If that is your type of society that you're going to build, and that is the change for betterment, then I think we can do without that, don't you? I don't want to be no, you're alright, thanks. Stick it up your fucking tahula. I don't care about that. I don't want to be a part of that. And I will do everything I can to stop it. Literally, I will stop this. Watch me, watch. And you know, it's this, you know, let's make it till we make it. Come on, let's get all up in energy, man. Let's just fucking get up in your face. Someone's crying. Oh, what's up? My husband beat me, don't worry about it, you know. You are very toxic, very negative you are. Oh, I got raped, don't worry about it. You're negative. Get positive, you know. We can't fix anything like that. Why not? Well, because, you know, if we fix that, then how is it going to look for some member of our royal family that was committing abuse? What did they do? We paid them and we didn't go to prison. Fucking So we got to try and manipulate people into believing that it's woohoo, baby. Woo. Yeah, our royal family are into some weird fucking shit, man. Woohoo. Yeah. Runs in the family, apparently. And they'll say, but that's the past. That's the past. Leave it in the past, you know? Yeah, I hear you getting up on stage saying that to certain people. No, it's because there's so many things in the past that the elites don't want to face and don't want to take responsibility for anything, because they don't take responsibility. So the easiest way not to take responsibility for it is just get loved up. Hey, with the monkeys, monkey and monkey around. You know, let's go back to the 60s or the 70s, was it? I don't know. Peace, my bitches. Peace, my brethren, you know? But do you know what I mean? And rather than fixing anything, rather than taking responsibility for our actions, you just being negative. What's up? Your dad raped you. Oh, it's alright. You're being negative. You know, that's negative. You can look at this as positive. Don't condone it, but just look at it as positive, okay? You see me? Look into my eyes. Okay, now you're under. Okay, that's it. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Has it gone away? No. Okay, keep breathing. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Oh, shit, she's flatlined. Shit, someone get a defibrillator or something, you know? Fuck, shit. Will an oven work? I don't know, you know? It's like kind of all of this stuff, yeah? And it's like, ooh. It's like, you know, we don't want to take no responsibility for anything. You know, what about the disparities between men and women? Because that's going to come out and they can feel it, right? Because women's rights, man. There are a lot of beautiful and fantastic-minded women, and not looks, minds, you know? Women that have been around and done a lot of good stuff. Mary, you know, she brought up Jesus, if it be true. You know, it's not just her. Lots of people. Lots and lots and lots. I mean, we can take a look at money, for example, let's say. We can take a look at money, all these wonderful people that have done sorts of wonderful stuff, you know? It's been female, you know, female. It's interesting, isn't it? And then that movement's going to come about, and then no one wants to take responsibility for keeping a woman in a kitchen, right? So why are you washing up for in one of your videos? Isn't that something that women do? If you let it, yes. But if you make a change, you can make her life even more better just by getting off your lazy ass and doing something. About doing some cooking. No, it's far too hard to teach people not to do this stuff, and it's far more easier to manipulate you, my love, into getting your ass back near the fucking sink and washing up all of this stuff. Oh, I need some more clothes, you know, because you gotta go and iron my threads for me, you know? When the woman could have been making it, having a good fucking life as well, just as right. Equally. No, definitely not. Hey, and it ain't me. It's you, all right? So if you've got that problem, it is definitely you. Now to take this into race, no one wants to take any responsibility for any of that stuff, do they? Have you noticed the two people that free ethnic groups got assassinated? Mm-hmm. Lincoln, JFK. Yeah. You know, because they were doing the whole...
Mm-hmm. Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King, there's another one, Malcolm X. And then we you know, that's very strange to me. That is strange, you know. I can see why my Facebook and everything all got melted down, because I stood up and said that guy in China, I can't remember his name. It will come to me in a bit. The one that I put on the obelisk. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because and everyone else is being xenophobic. I didn't agree with that. Not at all did I agree with that. He is a hero in my book. Among many of them, he's a hero. Absolute fucking hero. And China shutting it down very quickly, building a hospital and doing all... That's very big progress. That was massive. That's huge. I'm fucking credit where it is due. That is impressive. That is impressive. We're splitting hairs as to where it could have come from. It could have come from Britain. China, and we would have probably just done nothing. Nowhere for the rest of the world. It isn't us. It's you. It's you and you know? Filthy fucking bastards. Do you know, I don't know, whatever might come up and all this shit. But it's about not taking responsibility. And then to have a sad day and a feeling, isn't that being authentic?
Yeah, you need it.
Well, do you need it? Or has it been placed there? And if it's been placed there, then who ought to be taking responsibility for that? Me or your fucking society and the way people treat within the society that have been left to treat people like that from kids all the way up? No one wants to look at that because it ain't our perfect bullshit falling apart system. It is you. You and you. So if you've got disparages that you're a woman and you have to cook, clean, do all of this shit, stay here and iron, and you're not allowed out, you can't do this and you can't have that, I'm afraid that's a you problem. Do you know what I mean? It's almost as that's not to cringe. Maybe I missed the point. And maybe I'm just having a massive ego overdose right now. I'm sorry I was born with an ego, or it was placed there, or it wasn't, or it was. I do apologise, you know. I'm very sorry for my ego. But if that came from the education system, or my education system... Oh, here we go, it's back into the past again. I know, it's wonderful, isn't it? Don't look in the future, don't look in the past, just look right now. Okay, so I'm looking right now, and I'm seeing you thieving bastards once again. Negative! You gave it to us, did I? Fucking, you stealing a part of my mind. You mindless fucks that can't think shit up yourselves have to come in and steal it from someone else. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that don't take no responsibility? Is you steal a concept from the government, all right, and that's going to be something that's very bad, right? You'll go to prison for a very long time. Don't even nick a pound, okay? Don't steal a quid from the government, all right? Not once, okay? Because, you know, and then they'll say that your past, it's your past, it's in your past, just leave it. So why do you keep bringing my past to my future then? Let me see. Criminal record, that's bullshit. That keeps being brought up. And unless you guys are not living the same life, which you're not because you're only looking from the outside, but do you follow me around 24/7 and see the rendezvous or encounters I have with police officers and different things like that are then telling other people about my life and my past and my different things? Even though I didn't do it, doesn't matter. Splitting hairs, some of it I did do, but not quite the way they're saying it. A little bit, sort of did it like that. But it was back and forth in a two-way street sort of thing here, and only one person got punished for it and the other person didn't. That is, you know, that I did do some of that. Yeah, sure, I fucking said some shit I shouldn't have done. But the thing is, it was back and forth. But yet one person gets punished and the other person doesn't. Man, everybody's brought me up different being a twin. I'm going to bang both your fucking heads together in a minute because you're perfect about one another. It's like, okay, mum, chill out. Okay, miss, sure, yeah, okay. If your sister can do it and do all of this work, why can't you? Because I'm not her. And she's not me, and you're trying to make us into one, and we're not because we're a twin, so that makes two. As far as my last counting. Mm-hmm. If I just took this as education just for a second, my maths would be shoddy as fuck. I'd think twins mean one, not two. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's just a fucking... You're both as bad as one another. If she can do it, why can't you? Sir, can I say something to you for a second? Well, you might as well take the fucking floor. Okay, I will. So, you know, so if this child can do it, why can't this one? Well, that's different. How is it different, sir? Can you please explain? Get out of my classroom! Okay, I'm fucking going, man. It won't fucking stay in this shit anyway, man. Anyway, but yeah. I think it'd be quite a good move considering the content I'm talking about. I mean, this is kind of freeing it in a fucking way. It's kind of like making it go, whoosh! It's like trying to take it out of the place, you know? But yeah, look at this. What are the odds of actually getting some of this? Isn't this beautiful? Because, you know, I could now potentially forget who the royal family are now with this type of money.
Yeah.
I would be able to forget who they are. I wouldn't have a clue because, you know, it's not on the money. Starting to feel a little bit insecure. I gotta sit down. Where is the Queen's and the King's head? Where is it? I gotta find some real money. There's gotta be some money in this. Oh, there we go. Just got my head fixed. Okay, normality has just restored itself. Just in case you forget. This is just in case you forget, okay? Yeah, who's the real money, okay? Here's a 2 pence. Here's the real money, there's a 5 pence, and here's the real money, and there's a 20 pence. But yeah, no. But this, at least I know who nature is, and I've never seen this before. This is so beautiful.
Getting it in England is something special, isn't it?
This is beautiful. And imagine to be the person that goes to the till in a very, very busy shop, yes? And to be the next person in line. To be the next person to put the money in. And also, I painstakingly put the extra amount of money in so I could get a note. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I mean? I put the change in, like the change, and then gave it a £20 note. Just so I got a £10 note come back. All of those little weird and wonderful things that I did in that moment, and then... the fucking hell. Ooh, this is pretty smart. And then to get a £10 note from the Royal Bank of Scotland. And now I don't want to spend it. Because it is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I've never seen anything so beautiful in all my life. It's very nice. Who actually thought of this? And don't tell me it was a Bank of England fucking... At its head office here in Edinburgh by the order of the board, the 26th of December 2016. Ross somebody. That is beautiful. And who is that? It says Mary Somerville. No? 1780 to 1872. And now I have some history I can look up. because I don't know anything about you, and you look very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, isn't it Scotland is the only place where they had a king and a queen that resided over the whole of the UK? A monarch that reigned over the whole thing.
Yeah.
That is something, you know, that must be a real big thorn in the side to the royal family that they've never been able to cross that one off the list. But we do run them! No, you don't. I mean, that's something, isn't it? That's fucking gorgeous. Look at it, and it's like almost you could put it together like this. And it goes on. Look at that. That is so fucking gorgeous. I love money, I do. And not for that sense, but the art on it is very nice. That is very nice. And that's nice in the background there. It just... I've just not seen anything like this before. I'm so used to the fucking Queen's Head or King's Head or, you know, cause past money and stuff. I got some with it, George. George's head sminted on it. But everyday people, interesting. A bit of wildlife on there, beautiful. I mean, what is that down there? Yeah, something else there as well. I'm going to really study this underneath the microscope and a fine-tooth comb. I'm going through this. This is very nice. And I never thought, I thought it was all the same, but clearly I know that it's not. Because JB, obviously, yeah, I've seen one of these before. No, I ain't. Fuck no, that's pretty cool, actually. I was just as fascinated. So, you know, there's some stuff there. There's some, anyone who has... observe the reflection of the water from a wall on the side of a river. Ah, yeah, that little twink, that's very beautiful. Of the passage of a steamboat will have a perfect idea of reflection of the sound and light. Oh my god, it's beautiful. She mentioned sound and light. I love sound. Everyone forgets about sound in the whole universe thing. We're all looking at this thing called light, but no one ever looks at sound. She knows it, man. If this is her poetry and a little quote from one of her poets, she understands something here. Lady before her time. I don't know who she is, but Mary somebody. Somerville. Yeah, there we go. Lots and interesting stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Isn't it wonderful how little things happen in the past that sort of come to the future now? Mm-hmm. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want to spend it. I really don't want to spend this. I want to keep it. I know it's only money. I could take loads of pictures of it, I suppose, but it's not the same though, is it? It's not the same.
I want to take the picture for my parents.
Yeah, you do that. That's good. Yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Rather than Winston Churchill, the warmonger on the pictures and stuff like that, you know. Well, I suppose he got a lot of the technology for you, so I suppose that's something, you know. Wasn't it a war? We will not hide in the sands. We will not hide over here. I have no idea what that speech is all about, but you know. I'm going to leave this garble right here because I think you get the idea of what I'm getting at here. So, you know, to have a little down day and stuff, and I'm having a down day today. Would you believe? Would you believe that? Would you believe it? You probably wouldn't, would you? You wouldn't believe that I'm really pissed off right now. You wouldn't believe that. Would you believe I'm pissed off? Like, extremely pissed off.
You don't like it.
I do not like today, and I do not like what I'm seeing or experiencing, but at the same time, you ain't gonna get me that way, because you get yourselves. That's how it is. That's how it is. You get yourselves. You fuck it up for yourselves, like you have done over millennia. But, you know, this is beautiful. Oh, this is very beautiful. This is lovely. I love it. Look at that. Look at that, it's beautiful. I know it's only money, but it's at the end of the day, it's a piece of paper with some artwork on it, and I kind of like it. Yeah. Soon we're going to have fucking mayors and stuff, you know. You know.
Hopefully not.
I run this town, and this district is mine. Alright, you are. Mr.